I would maybe I'll comment on some stuff, but
You should. You should make some comments.
I don't want to. I don't want to give spoilers. The thing is, like, I know what happens in these games, guys.
Uh-oh, cheese man. I saw
Uh-oh.
what game 1 is.
Oh, no.
It's Arena.
I mean, Misha loves
It's
Arena.
Meesh on Arena.
Wait, am I sharing the right screen?
All right, I think this
Yes.
takes the cake for the most boring map draft I've seen yet.
Go ahead.
Britons. Mish got Britons? Oh my heavens.
Well, no, the map draft. It's Arena, Arabia, and Runestone.
Mish is probably okay with that, knowing her.
So Meesh has Bulgarians, Britons, Dravidians.
What? Wait, say it again. I have what?
Britons, Bulgarians, Dravidians, and Celts.
Yep. Yep. And
I'm
what
pretty
is...
sure we nail Misha's opinion on 3 out of 4 of those civs.
All right, and go say his civs.
Soltmann. Is that Salt?
Saltman,
Salt?
yeah.
Yep.
Has Burmese, Armenian, Chinese, and Gujaras.
Gujaras, interesting, Mish.
Honestly, I would kind of love to have Chinese and Gujaras for Arabia and Runestones.
I know. I'm kind of thinking that was interesting.
My thought process there was I hate playing like
That's a
the
fair
Chinese. The Chinese I hate playing and the Gujaras I hate playing for the stars. So I was hoping he's like me. Like if he's the same elo as me, maybe he feels the same. I don't know. That was my thought process.
It's pretty smart. Can't argue too much with that logic.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel like
I gave him better civs. That's what Cryptic says, but I just don't know how
I
to
feel
play
like
them.
you drop the elo by about 100 and suddenly Misha's map draft makes a whole lot more sense.
Like I just hate Chinese star. I hate Gujarat star. I was hoping maybe he doesn't know it. So, all right, are you guys ready? You can criticize me. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh yeah, we're ready.
I am paused at 3 seconds.
All right, I'm gonna 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, cheese man, shall I do introductions?
Yeah, go for it. Make this professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stellar Showmatches. Today we have StellarMeesh against Mr.Soltmann on Arena. And obviously everyone in chat is rooting for Mr. Saltman. No one knows the StellarMeesh person.
And that's
Probably
not
suck
just
at the game
because
anyway.
of the civs.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I, for one, am excited to see how Mish does with Britons because she plays them all the time. So she's going to feel very comfortable here on Arena with Britons.
I think, honestly, I much prefer Britons over Armenians on any map. Armenians don't really get much in the way of late game civ compositions, really.
No, I think we haven't seen anyone go the Champ Rush and Castle Age yet, which has made me a little bit sad, and I doubt we're going to see it here too.
I doubt we're gonna see it. You could actually see it with a siege tower.
You could, but I have
which
a gut
can
feeling
actually catch people off guard.
Right. I think Mish is going to go feudal aggression, maybe some tower rushes. We've seen her do it before.
Ooh, that's true.
And so I know she's got it in her.
Oh, she's only got 2 on wood. Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going.
Did we predict this one okay? What do you think?
Normally on Arena, if you're going for an FC, you either have 3 or more often 4 villagers on wood at this point in time. If you only have 2 villagers on wood, you're probably going for a very fast feudal age. Well, Cryptic, you have a weird build.
Yeah, good boiler by Mish.
Pushing
We've got
deer.
a lot of decaying animals underneath Saltman's base.
Although he hasn't taken any boar yet, so
yeah, still a little interesting pushing all those deer like that because I think it's a little inefficient. It's not the end of the world.
Stopping to take the cow is questionable. For anyone who doesn't know, the decay rate from hunt and from herdables is the exact same, but you collect from hunt a bit faster, so it's better to take the hunt first before you take the herdables. It's better for the herdables to sit and decay under the TC instead of the hunt.
Yep, exactly.
Grayton?
Now, that decay rate is the same regardless if you have any vills on there or not, correct? That doesn't affect
Yes,
it
I
at
believe
all.
the decay rate is the same, but it's not very noticeable if you have villagers taking it.
Meesh with the second warlord. Let's see how she does. Oh.
He
She's
shot
a
it
little
with the
janky.
TC. Not the best, but it's manageable.
I thought she swore off that move a little while ago during one stream.
I thought, oh, and we're going on stone. Yep.
Oh, are we
Called
really
it,
going to see a
cheese man.
trash? Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm excited to see this. Now, we've actually got Soltman Scout coming out. Meesh is also already scouting Soltman's base, which is clearly
Saltman
indicative
also
something's
has
going to
loom.
happen.
Saltman already
Ooh.
has loom, which is normally something that can be an issue with a Trush on Arena, is you might not get loom before you click up, so it can be a problem dealing with it.
Oh,
But-
there's the feudal age click.
Saltman is going FC, but he's going FC with loom, so maybe he's
Yeah.
expecting the tower rush from Meesh.
Now, Soltman got Loom well before Misha's scout even arrived at the walls. Am I correct?
Yes, I believe he got loom at 15 pop, actually, so maybe he
Wow.
got housed, but it looked like he had loom queued up.
That's kind of interesting.
Didn't actually know it TC idle time, so he didn't actually get housed.
Yeah, let's see here. So Soltman's highest ELO rating is 1476 and Misha's is 1445. They're both averaging about 1300 right now. So you have to assume they know what they're doing.
What will the reaction be to the tower rush? That is the all-important question here.
Yeah. Let's see where Soltman's scout. So back near their base. They're probably not going to see this.
I
Oh.
think he'll see it, but I
Oh,
don't
he
know if he'll
might.
see it before the villagers get to the wall.
Scouts passing. Okay. Oh, Mish
And-
keeps her bills hidden.
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
The
Sneaky,
villagers avoid
sneaky.
being spotted by about 2 tiles.
That's
Now,
from-
where does the first tower get placed?
That's from about practice
And
of
the scout
2 years
Meesh
of
has won the
trushing.
scout war now. And Saltman needs to be careful. If he sends the scout right back to his base, Meesh could hold the gate open here and get in very quickly.
Oh, please do it. Oh my goodness. Well played.
And Meesh is in. Meesh doesn't even need to break the gate down.
That's pretty huge right now, especially with this tower rush coming in. I mean, it does make it difficult to get your bills out of there alive, so eventually you might want to take that gate out.
And, oh, Saltman losing... Oh, he loses a Vil, so... He gets the gate closed, which is worth it, but also killing a villager that quickly is also very worth it for Meesh, so...
Yeah, that's a big win. Now, do you attack the single wall like she is here, or is it better to go
Yes.
for the gate? Okay.
You attack the single wall, it has 600 less HP.
Looks like they're going to try and quick wall her out with some houses and palisades.
But even if the walls do go up, the red will be off berries, which is a pretty big deal.
Right. Now here, against
Meesh doesn't
Britons,
know
I
about
think
the berries, actually.
you could have built your own tower just preemptively to kind of defend that berry and the gold
It's not
mine.
up yet.
Oh, you're right. They're not up yet. Wow. They're 15 seconds out, so they still could pull it off.
He says, I expect no damage from Trush. How dare.
All right, and Meesh is in and dropping the tower on the berries without even realizing it.
Yeah.
And the tower is going up for Saltman, but his tower is going to go up slower than Meesh's. Meesh has 5 villagers and started building it faster. Saltman only has 4 villagers on it. Meesh will get the tower up and may actually be able to deny Red's tower.
Yeah, I think you have to give up on that tower.
I think
Probably
it'll
given
go
up on it
up,
a long time
but
ago.
you might lose a villager here.
It's just not worth it.
Oh, there's a weak villager there.
Tower is up. I just don't
Ooh.
like doing this play, but maybe it's going to work for
Fun
him.
fact, I don't know if she'll notice it, but Meesh could actually attack that tower with 1 villager.
Oh, yeah. Get
There's
right under there.
right between the house and the palisade wall. She's winning the tower war anyway to start, and he's 4 villagers versus 5, and the vills are slightly weaker for Saltman.
Yeah, I'm loving this scout though, doing some work on that palisade wall at the top, just making Saltman come out and react, spend a little bit of wood.
Saltman's also gotten eco upgrades now, unable to click up to Castle Age.
So very similar idle TC times, actually quite impressive 4 seconds from Saltman.
And, ooh, Saltman very weak villager in that tower now.
Yeah, I have a feeling Misha's going to get that one when they get ejected from that tower.
Villager going to repair.
See if
More
Misha
villagers coming
notices.
forward to repair. And once you have more than 5 villagers repairing, you've got to be careful, because once you have more than 5 villagers around the tower, you've got to be careful because you can't garrison to save them.
Yeah, deleting. Interesting. Going for a Bill fight.
And red will win this Vill fight for the moment.
So what do you do here? You split up the Vills, maybe 3 in one tower, 2 in the other?
Something like that. Or you just run away and be content with the damage that you've already done.
And that's
Although the
Meesh has
repairs are
opted
coming
for.
in. And red's actually going to lose a villager here. Will Meesh?
Yeah.
Is Meesh too greedy? Yes, Meesh is too greedy. Should have been content and just run away with the one villager.
I think we knew the answer before she did it, right?
Yes. Honestly, we did. Going forward now, there are 2 weak villagers here. And one of them is being targeted, but she garrisons that one.
Ooh, gosh. Another heart attack. My heavens.
Meesh will lose this tower war now. All those villagers are weak and loses another one.
2-2 on the eco deaths. They're both matched there. Do you think this was enough damage, enough distraction to justify the tower rush?
I think it would have been without losing those 2 villagers.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm questioning it now. I think losing those vills may have just balanced the game, if not put a little bit in the Saltman's favor, because now she's got to run him back.
Yep. Saltman also
Spear
does
out.
have fletching, so is able to range both towers here.
Both players have really low idle TC time, similar vill counts. It's pretty matched right now, to be honest.
Question will be who gets up first and who gets the TCs down first in Castle Age. Britons, of course, get cheap TCs, so it's easier to get the TCs down.
Yeah, what has Saltman's scout been doing this whole time?
It's
Have they
dead.
just kind of been...
Oh wait,
No,
no, it's
they're-
not dead.
Yeah, it's not dead.
Weak villager here. And Meesh almost loses HP on the scout. I think Saltman's just been scouting the map.
Saltman not seeing much from Misha's base. Does see the blacksmith. Let's see what Mish can see.
And Saltman dropping a market out front of his base.
The forward market play, that's huge. That is going to close up that hole at least.
It does open some interesting possibilities, Cheese Man.
It
What are
really
these
does.
possibilities?
I mean, you can attack that blacksmith
Or-
from a lot of angles.
Or, hear me out, you make a trade.
That's true. We got the forward trade. I want to see Mish Garrison 10 trade carts, send them all, get some sneaky trade. I thought about doing it in my game. I just didn't quite have the opportunity or the res.
If I saw someone making a market outside their walls like that, my first thought would be, how can I get trade with that market? Just
Yeah,
for the flex?
And that's a true American right there, ladies and gentlemen. How can we capitalize on this market? We got an archery range coming down from Saltman right now back at their base.
Meesh will actually be up first.
Yeah, which I think is pretty critical here. If you can be up first. I mean, it's not going to be by much, but
You can
We'll
get
see what she
cheap
can do
written
with it.
TCs down. Assuming that's what you're going for, or you could drop a castle potentially. Misha's getting fletching, but doesn't have a range and doesn't actually have any towers left, so maybe we'll see a castle drop.
I mean, she's almost got the stone, so I think that's really the
You
play.
can buy the extra 50 stone you need.
Yeah,
got the
I think
wood.
she'll probably wait for it or sell wood and buy it.
I think, I don't know if this is what she'll do, but I think the smart play would be, monastery
Monastery.
actually. I don't
Yeah.
hate that. But drop the TCs and then save up a
Defensive
bit.
castle.
Defensive castle and monster. Okay, so she wants relic control, and she wants to make longbows because longbows have decent range to deal with monks.
Terrible accuracy, but yes, they've got the range.
Eh,
So
if you
get a
get
few of
6
them, you can make it
shooting at a
work.
monk,
Yep.
it'll probably hit it eventually.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
lot
always
harder
been
to
my
convert
biggest
them.
gripe. It's like you make these awesome range units, give them terrible accuracy. There's got to be some trade-off though. Whoa, forward fortified church. Do you see that from Soltmann in the middle of the map?
Yep. Wants to get relic control. One issue, you could go warrior priests, but the warrior priests won't be able to convert the longbowmen, so. Whereas with monks, you might be able to get some conversions. Fun fact about the Armenians, they get a relic for free when they make their first fortified church.
Yeah, and that's a really wacky one to put it in, right?
Warrior priests. We've got warrior priests, and we've got another fortified church. Maybe we're actually going for aggression here instead of going for relic control.
I actually like this play. We haven't seen warrior priest yet. It's just, I like it in the sense that Soltmann is reacting to what they know. They don't see the castle. If they could see the castle, I think you maybe want to dial that back. Oh, now you see the longbow, though.
And the castle, and the scout goes down, actually. Doesn't get the monk. The relic goes home, and Meesh can grab a couple more relics here, potentially.
Yeah. So we got 2 TCs from Meesh and 3 from Soltmann. The Vil count is definitely climbing for Soltmann slowly.
Meesh needs to drop another TC. She's got the cheap Britain TCs here.
Yeah.
Actually going to drop
it now.
Siege Workshop. Honestly, I kind of like it. The Siege Mangonel would outrange the Fortified Church.
Well, I know Misha's come against the Warrior Priest, but does she know what the best counter is as Britons? And I mean, it's got to be the longbow. That's a really good counter. Yeah.
Skirmisher kills the
Wow.
monk, but converts Skirmisher anyway. And another Skirmisher dies.
Stand ground, scout cav, just sitting there.
Meesh gets, I think that'll be 1 relic. Will she get 2? Where's the second relic? That's my question. Where's the... Oh, 2 more warrior priests coming forward. Now, here's the issue with going for the forward fortified churches and putting the relics in them. Soltmann does have 5 relics, but if Meesh is able to get the siege forward, and there's a lot of longbows now.
Yeah, we need ballistics, and then we can take these fights all day long. We can just start being the aggressor.
Take the fight anyway, apparently.
Yeah.
But making a Mangonel or a siege ram, you can just go forward, kill the fortified churches with your siege, and take all of the relics for free. At Meesh now with 2 skirms without an archery range.
That's impressive. We're gonna want archer. Though, do we need an archer range as Britons? You don't get thumb ring, so I mean you can theoretically ignore it.
Yeah, if you're going full longbow, you don't need an archery range.
That seems so counterintuitive.
Also, we are getting devotion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting devotion to prevent these skirmishers being converted.
Yeah, and chat has to remember that Meesh is like, she's 1300, 1400 elo when she has chat, but without chat, she's definitely what, 2k?
The fortified church and the castle going up here. I actually kind of like the castle if it goes up.
I think that will go up unless Meesh... Oh, she does see it now.
She does see it. And Mangonel...
Yeah, she should deny that. Oh, wow. Can you garrison bills in your fortified churches? I had no idea.
Yes, you can. But again, the Mangonel does outrange the fortified church, and the longbowmen can sit there and keep the villagers in the fortified church for now. Does Meesh... Oh, Meesh has clicked up to imp. What?
Wow, we got a fast imp. I'm excited to see how this turns out.
When did she get the rest to click up to imp? I'm so focused on the relics, I didn't even notice.
Well, sometimes as Britons, it's easy to do because you're doing a little bit of wood and gold for your archers, and just food eco is just going to go straight into that Imperial Age upgrade.
And herbal medicine is coming in. I guess you've got the gold for it right now.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the buildings. You're predicting that maybe you're going to do some wacky stuff. Yeah, Vil
Guys,
count
what the heck
in
is
player
herbal
Soltmann
medicine?
It
times
heals.
6.
It heals your units. Is it? It used to be 4 times faster. Did they change it to 6 times faster?
I thought it was 6 now. Is it only 4?
Oh my
It
god.
used to be 4. I think they buffed it. They either made it cheaper or they made it more effective. But it heals your units faster when you garrison inside buildings.
Yeah.
It's cheaper
Yeah.
now, so it may have used to be like 400 or something.
Yeah. So Teutons get it for free, so I'd love to take advantage of that as the Teuton players, and I oftentimes don't find myself having the extra gold. It's only 200 gold now to get it, and it does heal 6 times faster. I just looked it up.
Yikes. They keep buffing it, apparently. All right. So Misha's going to be up in a moment, and she could actually drop a second castle. The Armenian player will click up as well. Ahead in the Vil count, but behind in military and uptime. And kind of, if I'm honest here, behind in options. I guess you can go skirm, but you can't go much besides that against longbows.
Just looking at the map for like castle drop placement, you could put a defensive castle by your front gold, or you could get aggressive if you knew that TC was outside of Soltmann's base and deny the gold in the TC.
I'd say go defensive castle and get a castle up around the place you want to tread this forward position from.
Yeah, you're right. You've got Imperial Age. You might as well not do anything crazy. Just get the trebs out. Keep massing your army.
Chemistry coming in. I don't mind it, but I do prefer Bracer before Chemistry. I know there's a whole lot of people who say click Chemistry first, but Bracer gives you the same effect on your archers as Chemistry does, and you don't get Bombard Cannons as Britons, so the extra range on Bracer is, in my opinion, more important if you don't get Bombard Cannons.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. Okay, we got a Skirm Mask coming up.
But if Chemistry and Bracer are in, the longbows can fight Castle Age skirmishers, no problem. And if this forward position is lost, you'll lose the relics, and if you lose the relics, you'll lose your biggest advantage, I think, in an imp game here.
Yeah, one mistake I see a lot of Britain's players make is they don't put a meat shield in front of their longbowmen, and I really want to see that from Meesh, but she is getting the chain barding armor research right now, so we may see light cav come out.
We see a couple light cav out on the map.
Yeah,
actually just one. And Saltman is grabbing the relics with the warrior priests and is going to run them back to his base. But he may only get away with 4 of them. Actually, not actually running to the base. Never mind.
They're shipping those relics out of here.
Yeah, they're shipping them back 10 times.
Yep. It's a little safer.
So the skirm are here now.
I just don't want to see these longbowmen trade with the skirms like that.
There's a mangonel. There's a mangonel here. And there's light cav as well, so.
Meesh, did you use your attack ground button?
No, definitely not.
The button that doesn't exist in Meesh's
Bracer
world.
and Chemistry coming in for the elite skirm. Armor only just now coming in, so.
Guys, these things are so tanky. Like, what the hell?
They are feeling very tanky. You just have to micro them one at a time, and I think you'll clean them up.
They have
fine.
95 HP. I only just realized that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Champion levels. Because don't champions have 90 HP?
I think it's 80.
80?
Armenian champions have 110, I think. Or 100 HP, something like that.
It says 70 HP. I don't mind adding knights. I prefer. Yeah, go ahead.
The light cav allow for the longbowmen to do a lot of damage without actually taking very many hits from the skirm, so I like that. This castle will not actually go up if Saltman tries to build it here, I don't think.
Yeah, that's
particularly
a little
not with the
aggressive.
trebs back there.
I hope it gets just taken down and before it even gets up.
Uh-oh.
Yep, it will probably go up faster than the Trebs kill it.
Especially where the first 2 shots went on those ranges on the bottom.
But it will go up and then not have a lot of HP left once it is up. Oh,
Does
and
Meesh
nope,
have
he just
werewolf?
leads it. Meesh does not have werewolf yet, I don't think. Keep in mind the Vil count is at 93 instead of the 114 that Soltmann has. I
prefer
don't
Meesh's
love
combo
the
here.
Knight production, honestly. I think more upgrades on the light cav and you're fine.
Yeah, I would rather have that gold for the longbowmen.
I panicked versus those priests. I did not know what killed them.
Well, and I think
your archers do.
Now, are the warrior priests treated like monks in the sense that light cav will get bonus damage against them?
I think they do, but warrior priests also do a lot of damage. So
right, but it's still a more cost-effective trade than the knights, and if it gets converted, it's not the end of the world. So,
I think
but no, at
the
least
issue
you
is
have
simply
something.
Armenians don't have a way to deal with Britons. I think that's the issue.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one because it's the UU from Armenians would just get destroyed by the longbowmen. What I'd want to see here is the elite longbowmen tech come out, but I think all that gold has really gone into knight production.
Yeah. Also,
Cavalier coming in.
More castles from Meesh would be good.
Hoardings, that's a good decision by Soltmann. That's so often forgotten.
And I think we are actually going to see the composite bowman, which does work against knights. It's a unique archer unit that ignores armor, but it has a very low base attack. So it's 4 damage, which is low for an Imperial Age unit.
Yeah, but what I love about them is how they attack. If you notice, the longbowmen have that huge arch with their arrows, where the Armenians UU just go straight at the unit. Just feels so much easier to micro.
Down the UU.
Ooh.
Honestly, Werewolf would be amazing here.
Yes.
Meesh actually snipes the Treb.
Great
the
snipe.
packed Treb goes down.
Yeah, pull those longbowmen back. No need to lose those to the skirms.
Yeah, I think Werewolf Treb at this point is what you need to deal with these skirms as Britons.
Yeah,
or even your own skirmishers.
Meesh isn't producing any more longbowmen right now, and but we've got the res for it.
It's producing cav at the moment. Also, has enough stone for another castle. Cavalier here. Again, they really need that armor upgrade.
Well, they don't even have bloodlines. You have to remember that too, right?
Well, Britons don't get bloodlines.
Exactly.
But they do get the final armor upgrade, which would very much help against the skirms, at least.
He still doesn't have heavy plow.
Yeah, that's not the biggest deal, to be honest.
I mean, but that's one of those things that compounds, right?
The production now from Soltmann is just insane at the moment. And all of those churches up at the top, I assume to produce warrior priests from, but I don't know if he's realized that he needs to garrison units in them to actually fire arrows.
They just look cool.
All of the longbowmen are gone actually now, so the pikemen will be very effective here until the longbowmen come back out at this point.
Yeah, what I want to see is Meesh master units instead of kind of trickling them in the way she is right now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This may be a game 1 to Soltmann just looking at this push. I'm not sure if Meesh has an answer for it.
He doesn't have the units for it.
Exactly. Soltmann at 140 bills. Oh, there's the GG. And the well-played something. I don't know what the second P is.
I think
well-played
person. My cav melted. I had no idea that freaking composite bowmen kill them. Honestly, I thought I was still bursting warrior monk.
Oh,
I think
look similar
honestly,
enough.
You just needed to go longbowmen with with light cav in front of them. You also didn't get the Imperial Age armor on your cav, which would have helped your longbowmen a lot against the elite skirm.
Yeah, he had way more TCs. It was a tough game. I was behind in eco, I think, at the end. Right.
Yeah, I think your Trush just didn't do the damage it needed to, and then you were just a little bit on your back foot the rest of the game, probably because of that.
I panicked when I saw those warrior monks, and like the longbow were not doing as much damage as I thought they were gonna.
The thing is, the warrior priest only has 5 pierce armor, so the longbows will kill them. They do 10
So-
damage a hit, so
I think Soltmann played the Warrior Priest pretty well, considering
Yeah.
some of the other games we've seen with Armenians. So I'd say well done to them there. I just think there's a couple mistakes, and all in all,
and then
fun
the
game.
relic gold,
Yeah, the relic
3k
gold's huge.
relic gold to 600 is a massive
Honestly,
difference.
I was not happy about Arena.
I'm sure you probably swore at the admins, right?
I was so mad, yeah, but I tried my
You
best.
curse out the admin.
Yeah, she's like, who the
Did
hell
the admin
decided
get an
this would be how
earful?
the game goes? Yeah.
You guys ready for game 2, or you need a minute?
I'm loading up into capture.
Do you need stats, Cheeseman?
I mean, I've got the stats on my own, so we're good.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, Arena's not my map, but I had fun. I think I was
Alright, I
ahead
am
for
paused for 4
majority.
seconds.
Yeah, I think there's a window there that Mish had that game. It's a very small window, though.
You guys ready? You guys are doing awesome. I'm loving the cast and the criticism of my game.
Oh, geez, man, we haven't been mean enough to her. We need to be more mean. We need to make her hate this cast.
Well, maybe Mish is being sarcastic, so maybe we are being the right amount of mean.
Fair enough. All right, I'm ready whenever.
All right, 3,
Go ahead, Mish.
2, 1, go.
All right, so in the blue we have StellarMeesh, a terrible AoE 2 streamer. I don't know why anyone would watch her play games. I really don't know. And in the she's playing as the Bulgarians in the blue, and then in the red we have Mr.Soltmann playing as the Chinese in the red. And geez, man, it's Arabia.
It's Arabia, and I think Mish is going to be much happier with this map.
I feel like there are wood lines missing though.
I mean, she's got 2 wood lines, and I'm looking for a third that's close by, and I just don't see it. I mean, even a
Neither
similar
of them
situation
has
for
a third wood
Soltmann.
line close by.
Yeah, both players with terrible map gens. I doubt either player is going to use their player restart, though, because we haven't seen it once this entire show match.
I honestly feel like the player restart was just snuck somewhere into the rules and no one actually noticed it being put in.
You know what's funny is this has been mentioned at least a dozen times, and yet no one does it. I almost did it, but then everyone would be like, "Oh, the admin's using this fake restart thing," you know. So...
To be fair, in my defense, I don't think any games had been casted when I started playing, so I don't think it had been mentioned.
Oh, interesting. I mean, it looks like both players are going for typical build orders. We've got 2 on the wood lines already from each player, so...
The Chinese actually no longer ahead in Vil count, so they're only ahead by Loom, which is not a great start. I guess they're ahead by slightly more than just Loom, but they're ahead by Loom and about 3/4 of a villager. You'd normally want to be up slightly more. We'll have to see what the uptime looks like and whether the Chinese starting with less food and less wood messes up the build order in such a way that you're not able to click up as early as you want with Chinese. Particularly if you don't push deer, that is something that can very easily happen, but Soltmann has found the deer.
Mish was pushing deer and doing a boiler at the same time. Let's see how that goes. She's got the deer.
Got both of them. Nothing died. Well, I mean...
Well, the important things died.
And... Still
I mean, which civ do you favor here? Because I have my preferred civ between the 2.
Chinese. I think Chinese has the much better eco in Feudal Age and Castle Age and Imperial Age. I think Bulgarians have options in Imperial Age, but I think their lack of eco bonus will really struggle to get to Imperial Age with anything close to an even match.
Yeah, that was basically my opinion. Is just I favor the Chinese up until Imperial Age. At that point, I give it to Bulgarians.
I think the Chukanu is a very strong unit against Bulgarians. There's no paladin, and they don't normally go skirm, but Bulgarians do get the cheaps SO up,
Siege.
Onager upgrade and Siege Onager upgrade, and Chukanu are terrible against them.
They are.
Partly
They just
due
get
to the
flattened.
It's partly due to how they path. Saltman, again, with a bunch of idle, rotting food under his TC, so...
Yeah, I found most players don't path well. They'll click too far away to where their units want to stack back up, and at that point, the
And
SO
Chukanu
can
do
just
that
drop it on them.
very easily, I think is the other issue. With how Chukanu path, they have a tendency to stack up very close together, basically
They're
no
just
matter what you
friends.
do. I think it's because they have a slightly smaller hitbox than you'd normally see for units that look like that.
Yeah, what's interesting here is we've got the Bulgarians who get the cheaper blacksmith upgrades, and then the Chinese who get the cheaper technologies. So we've got some sort of balancing to some degree.
And Misha's up, and I think Saltman is trying to click up, but does not actually have the res for it. And this is the issue you can run into with Chinese. Now it has the res for it. No idle TC time yet. 1 second of idle TC time between last villager and clicking up. So it's 19 vills to 22, but Meesh will only be up about a vill faster, so...
Yeah, I think
Ends up
Sultan's
to
actually done pretty
villagers,
well with the
which-
Chinese.
Is a pretty good start.
Yeah, every time I play Chinese, I always
Oh
find
my-
myself being a little bit late.
What the...
You don't like the
Okay.
walls?
We're going on stone now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going on stone for some reason. I don't know why.
Is it because they're...
Are we going men-at-arms?
What are we
Are we going
doing
men-at-arms towers? Because that's a terrible idea against Bulgarians. Bulgarians get a free men-at-arms upgrade, and Misha's already making men-at-arms.
Yeah, and I like to see that. That's a great idea for Mish. We have not seen that play by very many Bulgarian players, myself included. I failed to do that, but I was on Arena with the Civ, so...
What, you didn't go for an arena men-at-arms rush?
No, I should have. You know what? That's
suck
actually
at
kind
the
of
game.
clever. If you do towers with some men-at-arms, if you can get those out there, that's
No,
pretty
it's actually a
messed up.
terrible idea.
Is it terrible?
Villagers,
No.
villagers get through the wall much faster than men-at-arms because villagers get an extra bonus damage against fortifications. Meesh doesn't actually know where... Oh my, what is going on right now?
Is she still pushing deer? Where'd her scout
No,
go?
Meesh is forward, and
Oh,
Meesh
there's a
does now see where Red is. But Red is sending vills who knows where.
This is an interesting play by Red. They are adding archery range to the back.
Meesh could actually get through this palisade wall here.
Yeah. Keep
There's-
that scout
oh,
alive.
The vills are in.
Oh.
The men-at-arms are in. The vill
There's
let
gonna
them
be a
in.
dead bill for sure.
There's
That
one
stone
dead
bill
vill.
doesn't
There
stand
could be
chance.
2 dead vills if the villager goes back towards the gate where the men-at-arms are.
Oh, Mish didn't
And
see
Meesh
that.
doesn't. Meesh does
Oh,
notice.
she did. Wow.
The vills won't die, but they're off of res for the moment. And their tower drop on the berries. Meesh does
Will
not see
she
it.
see this? Nope, it's out of range, huh?
So that will be annoying to deal with.
Just keep your men-at-arms from going under the TC.
And
She's
go
doing a
to
good
the
job.
berries and harass the berries as much as possible.
Yeah. No, actually pretty clean play by Mish. And I'm kind of excited to see how this tower goes from the Chinese player. It just, I don't think it'll
First
do a whole
one will
lot.
go up. It'll take her off berries, which she kind of needs to be on berries at the moment. She doesn't have much farms.
Oh, good
Going
reaction.
forward to actually batter it down with villagers
Yeah, very good reaction from Mish there.
before the walls go up, so... Actually has some weak villagers here, which could be a problem. But Red doesn't notice. Red's busy at the base.
I love there's a bunch of vills standing around staring at each other at the tower. It's pretty cool for a minute
And
there.
one vill goes down for Red. Mish might get a second vill here.
Mish just killed 4 vills.
And red is going to lose the forward villagers. There's scouts out now, and the vills will kill the tower.
Yeah, Mish responded so well to that by immediately rushing
And Mish
that.
is going forward to drop her own tower. And there's going to be weak villagers on this wood line now.
I think this is Mish's game already. Like, she's done so much damage. 7 to 0 KD on the vills.
Red sees the villager, but not the tower.
But you have to know he's doing something. He's got the hammer. Now they see it.
The villager is kind of exposed, so...
Oh no, I want that tower to go up, but I don't think it will.
I think this was purely unplanned. I don't think Mish was planning on doing this in the slightest. I think she just saw the forward tower and got so annoyed that she decided to make her own tower forward.
Yeah, she will lose that one bill. It's not the end of the world.
She actually will allow herself to kill that spearman. And all of the skirms. And now we have 1 military, 2 military technically, from red.
So Mish is up only 3 vills, now 2 vills, despite having a 7 to 1 eco KD. That's crazy to me.
How did I... Okay, there we go. It's partly idle TC. It's not massively idle TC time. Where is this coming from?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's very confusing
It's
to me.
not the Chinese eco lead, because that was only 2 vills.
Right. And so I can't explain it.
So 4 vills. Okay. Actually,
Is it
doesn't
because
make
someone
sense.
has wheelbarrow? Let's look here. No.
Nope, no one has wheelbarrow.
I can't explain it. I don't know.
And another vill goes down, by the way.
Mish is leaving that tower there. Do you think she's going to send... She is sending a vill. I can see it coming across the middle of the map.
Also, quick note, Mish, idle TC time still going up. Now Saltman's idle TC time went up slightly. The idle eco is actually worse for Saltman, though.
Oh, absolutely. Mish was in their eco, so I would expect that. Their res collected is nearly identical this game.
And the villager still trying to get that tower up. The scouts trying to harass the spears. This is...
Yeah, Mish may get another free vill here.
Mish will get another free vill.
Yep. Now she just needs to keep that vill alive. Will she, though?
Oh.
That poor confused vill.
Oh my god! This is pure chaos.
He's like, I just want to build my shit. Leave me alone.
Now, I will note, in terms of going up, Mish is about to be on 18 farms, whereas Saltman's only going to be on 11. So that is a massive deal in terms of getting up to Castle Age.
Yeah, I think Mish will... She stopped producing military.
God.
She's going to click
God.
up any minute.
Oh god.
More vills coming forward from red.
He wants a tower! He wants a tower!
The same place.
The
Like,
exact same place!
I've already got the walls there. We're going to take advantage of those.
But this is even less effective than the previous tower would have been.
I would have rather have seen it. Let's see if they see that golden wood line up at the top. They do.
100% they sniped a vill there.
Yeah, they should have built it up there. They could have denied the gold and the wood line.
And actually, the spearman reveals to Mish that there's a hole in her walls.
Wow.
Oh my god. Wheelbarrow now coming in for red. Chinese
But Mish
wheelbarrow
is
obviously cheaper.
Yeah, Mish is 2 minutes out from Castle Age, which is going to be
I
a
didn't
huge
even realize
advantage.
Mish had clicked up. Mish
Horse
went from not
Clar.
having much res to having all the res for Castle Age instantly.
Yeah, I want to see Knights
Tower's
just come
gonna go
out here.
up.
Oh,
Tower's
and
gonna
double
go up,
bid axe.
and Mish won't notice because the walls are already built. Oh
Talk about
my
annoying.
god.
So Mish is getting eco upgrades a little late. I mean, Chinese player doesn't have double bid axe. I think we'll just see Mish go
That's
straight into
rough.
Knights.
Chinese player not having double bid axe is rough. One of the advantages you get is your eco upgrades are cheaper, which means you can get them faster.
Yeah.
Also, those villagers are coming forward for a tower. And Meesh will spot that tower. Archers walling up. Archers are coming forward, and they may actually get in, but Meesh will be up. Shouldn't lose any vills. Although there is one that is kind of weak here, but no fletching, so should be alright. Particularly, just make 2 knights, clean up these 2 archers, and then you're perfectly fine. And actually, that tower is not as protected as Red might think it is, because Meesh has a palisade wall there that she could delete.
Yeah.
And Red just running under the TC with the archers. Never mind. Doesn't even need the knight to clean them up.
I mean, we've got 20 to 14 KD in favor of Meesh, 9 to 3 KD in favor of Meesh on eco, but everything else is basically the same. Somehow.
Meesh building a stone wall!
Yeah, there's the knights we wanted to see from Meesh, or at least I did. So I think it's just a very easy play.
Again, that I don't know if she'll notice, but she could actually kill one of those towers without any issues whatsoever. Adding a siege workshop, which is perfectly fine. Add a Magnell, and you can clean up the towers just as easily.
Yep.
I'd love to see the knights go forward now.
I was just gonna say that exact same thing. Keep one at home, send the rest forward. And we've got the Vills running into a really weird place from Soltmann, kind of straight to the bottom of the map.
Maybe.
Oh,
production.
Nope. Yep. I don't like that stable, but we'll see how that works out for him.
Interesting to note, Chinese do get camels, but Bulgarians get free longswords, and longswords actually kind of work against camels.
Yeah, they do pretty well. Especially something you don't have to really tech into. Meesh does have some knights forward. It looks like they're going to try and find something on the wood line.
Ooh. How?
I don't
Okay,
see
so
any
that's
holes,
50,
though.
and that's 87. Okay. He's fine for the moment. Saltman's fine for the moment, but there is a massive hole in his base if Meesh actually clicks the knights in.
You see a hole?
Also, if Saltman
I mean, if they run around, yeah.
care, oh my goodness. Those knights came so close to getting in. That was less than 100 HP on that wall.
Misha's now using the mango on the tower back at home, which is good. Just clear that
We
up.
see bloodlines and armor, and actually knight production.
Yeah, knights. Interesting. I thought we'd see camels.
I did too. Niche will be ahead in the knight number. And the knights are in, and they get a vilt, and they'll get another vilt, and they may get some more. They get
Need a player with the second
3
TC
vills.
yet. Full aggro.
There's so many weak villagers on this wood line. They're gonna get 5 vills.
Yeah, that's
They
from
could
the
have
work
very
the men
easily
at
only
arms
gotten
did.
2 villagers there. Pikeman now coming in. So
She just needs to
Pikeman
keep
instead
those
of camel.
alive. Yeah, all I'm hearing now is just add some long swordmen.
There's also a massive hole in the top of Red's base.
Yeah,
So,
massive. And what do they see? They should know that's got to be open. It's Arabia.
and those knights are gonna get in so quickly here. Oh my...
It's because she's clicking them with the other 2 knights that
Yeah,
are
I
running away
know,
from the pike.
but there was 8 HP left on that wall when she
So
pulled
back
It
at
was
home, there's
literally
actually
one
2 knights attacking Misha's base near the siege workshop.
But Misha's walled.
Yep.
And these towers are going to go down.
Yeah, the second tower's gonna go down, just cleaning up her eco. But there's more knights coming from red to try and find a hole or make one. Interesting. We got both players making knights in each other's bases, but Misha's
And
already
Misha's on the
doing
gold.
damage. Yep.
Misha's on the gold, and she's up 10 villagers. She could add another TC here shortly. Maybe a little bit less on gold would be good here, but forcing red to come all the way back to defend. And here's the issue with, you made a comment about forward stable. Here's the issue with it. You can't produce in your
exactly.
base to defend.
Yeah, my comment was, that's weird. I don't like that.
And the wood line is also dead. So it's 38 villagers to 51, 36, 35, 34.
Yeah,
And it's
Misha's
a
getting some
21 to
serious
3
damage.
eco KD.
I mean, the score is a little misleading. I think Misha has a much bigger lead than what the score would make you think.
It's partly due to resources killed. A lot of the resources that Misha's killed has been villagers, which are a lot less expensive than knights. So any of the knights that have died have been worth more, along with the men-at-arms as well.
I like the fact Meesh never deleted that tower. It just gives me hopes that she'll build that tower on that wood line. one
That
day.
tower's never going up. If you know it. She's
I want it to so badly.
oh, and Misha actually snipes the stone villager.
Yeah, that was a sneaky little snipe. She's done really well at just running around the base, getting damage where she could. I mean, you can see it in the KD, 23 to 3 eco deaths.
And
That's
TC
great.
goes up for Mish. So
Camel's
they
now
both,
coming out from Chinese.
They both get TC up at the same time, but Mish with the massive eco lead. And getting Bosa before the Chinese player does as well. And Town Watch. I like that. I like that, Mish.
Yeah,
I always like it
we'll
when I see you getting Town Watch.
So Mish has the stone for a castle. Will she be
Oh
aggressive?
no! Oh no!
What?
She's got the vills. I want her to
There's-
come drop a castle on the
Pike
golden
men.
stone.
Okay, Krepos.
Okay, defensive Krapos, fine. I'm less excited, but fine.
Will we see, as Dangle calls it, a conique?
Iconic.
Interesting. Soltmann is kind of running his cav around. I think he's looking for Misha's knights. He's worried that they're going to come in and flank, but they're just chilling. They're vibing back at her base.
Mangonel could actually get sniped by a camel here, maybe? No. Camel doesn't notice. The Mangonel pulls back. I mean, the Mangonel's exposed. That Mangonel should die here.
Will Mish? Oh, I hope she's probably going to get conversion. Yep, there it is.
Oh, okay, fair enough. The Mangonel will die. Will it be worth it? I don't know. Probably not worth it there. Although
Friendly fire. Sucks to be that guy.
and they can actually snipe some villagers here, but the villagers are quick walled. The knights pull back to the pikemen, and Mish will start making some conics.
Are you saying cognac?
Cognac? Yes. I'm speaking in Russian now. Actually, I don't know if that's
Cognac.
Russian.
It's Bulgarian.
They are Bulgarian. This is a Bulgarian player, Mish. Unit.
Yeah. You said Russian.
I love Misha's army
No,
comp
I
here.
meant cognac. Is cognac Russian?
Oh, I don't know.
I
Cognac.
doubt it.
So the conic is
I'm not sure what it
It-
is.
it's a cav unit that dismounts into an infantry unit. Apparently it just means mounted warrior.
There it is. Baron, do you see it?
Yep, Ford Castle.
That's what we wanted.
And with the conics here now, the castle should go up. And that's all. Oh my! Misha's sending the whole farm.
Wow.
Misha's sending
I'm-
the farm. She's
We've got
sending
19 vills
shop.
up there, Baron.
She's sending
19
the
of
kitchen
them.
sink.
But honestly, that's a decent castle. I'm not sure how much, if you could have taken the gold and the stone. It's just where the stable's in the middle there.
And as soon as this castle goes up, you can just go onto the stone and get the stone for another castle or a crep
Yeah. I love that Mish actually has some infantry armor upgrades too. That just helps those dismounted conics do so well.
Got full blacksmith upgrades on them now, or at least castle age blacksmith upgrades.
Yeah, really smart. I see a lot of players who just ignore it and say it's not worth it, but it probably is in the long run, especially if you're making them in the numbers she is.
So, do you see that house between Saltman's two TCs?
Yeah, you think that house is going to be critical here?
I would love to see a castle placed right where that house is.
Yeah. I mean, Misha's mining. I want to just see her do Krapos push at this point, just so she can continue that push, make it much more rapid.
Killing vills, and you can take farm control as well, which is actually kind of important at this point. If you take your opponent off 10-15 farms, that's a massive deal in Castle Age. More
Similar
friendly
build
fire.
kill. Yeah. Misha just with 32 to 3.
Oh, there's the Krepos you
eco
wanted.
KD. There it is. Oh, that's nice. We both got what we wanted. You wanted something there. There you go.
GG.
GG, well played, and Mish wins.
And no GG from Mish, so.
Toxic Mish.
I said
Classic
GG.
toxic Mish.
It just didn't record, I swear.
You said
GG.
GG after the game finished, so it didn't record. It
Yeah,
happens all the
that's-
time.
Sure. Let's see. Gonna go check out some stats and see what we can learn.
91 to 43 unit KD. Final eco KD, by the way, was 36 to 3. So not as much as Skinny, but I don't think anyone's gonna top Skinny's eco KD.
Honestly, that won the game for me. She was just able to find the damage just constantly on those vills. And so I kind of attribute that to Soltman's lack of walling. And relying on palisade walls against knights for the whole game was just not the way to go.
Also not an easy map to wall, to be fair.
Oh no, absolutely. I'll give him that. It's just maybe something a little more substantial, whether it's just house walls. So
It was a fun game.
yeah, so we're gonna get another game 3. That's awesome.
See, he
And this will
struggled
be on
with
runestones.
with a Chinese start.
A little bit.
Not as much.
I still think it
no.
was a pretty good civ to give him.
All right, you guys ready for the last one?
So yeah, I'm ready. Baron, do you have the open or you close that?
What was that?
Do you have the timeline?
I have closed out a bit. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. There was a window there before Mish Castle Age where she had 0 military, and Soltmann had basically his largest military.
All right.
All right. So on to game 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go. Guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm loading in. I'm paused at 1 second.
I'm paused at 1 second as well.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So in the blue we have the absolute star of AoE II, the best player to ever play. Her name is StellarMeesh, and you should all give her a follow and a Twitch subscription to
Aw. Thanks,
acknowledge her
Baron.
greatness at AoE.
My last instruction was not as sweet.
No, it was
Well, you
quite
won
the
last
opposite.
She was played as the Celts. Maybe I also feel pity for you because you're playing as the Celts.
Yeah.
Celts
And
versus
then-
Gajars. We've actually seen this matchup once on the Stellar Show match.
My question is, will Saltman know what to do with the sheep? If
Oh,
he
absolutely.
does, then Meesh messed up.
Well, so the pigs are going there right now. They built the mill before they built a lumber camp. They know what they're doing with the civ. I
and
mean,
right,
give them
so-
credit too. They did the Chinese start with
True.
only 10 or 12 seconds extra idle time than what a pro would do. So, I mean, I think they've got pretty clean, dark feudal age builds.
I'd also like to note that Gajar is particularly strong potentially on runestones, as you start with an extra. You start with 4 deer instead of 3 deer, which you normally start with on Arabia. Excuse me, on Arabia and sometimes on Arena.
keep
And they're
coming
also
back.
very easy to push. So that's the big deal here: is how close they are to the TC versus on Arabia, where you can sometimes struggle to find and push your deer in Dark Age as Gajars.
Yeah, it looks like both players pushing deer right now.
Also, it's a very small thing, but I'd like to note, in terms of inefficiency, Saltman, slightly inefficient.
All the straggler wood choppers.
Taking 3 straggler trees instead of just 1 straggler tree at a time. Now, that might not seem like it's much of a big deal, but the villagers will actually take 2 hits before they actually start taking them to take down the tree. But if you have all of the villagers taking from 1 tree, they only need to do that once. Whereas if you have them taking from 3 different trees, they need to do that several times.
Oh,
It is a minuscule detail, but it is a fun little detail.
Yeah, both players getting clean borelors. Nothing
Also,
fancy.
fun fact, sappers makes your woodcutters more efficient.
They get bonus damage to trees. Is that what happens?
Yes,
Because
they get more
take it down-
damage to trees.
Yeah, they take the first hit.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, that's not surprising me because I believe
like
that the
1
tree
hit
is.
versus 2 hits, or 2 hits versus 3 hits. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, you need that as Vietnamese, right? Look at that paper money rolling in. Oh, Mish having trouble with her deer on her wood line.
Yep. Soltmann also having some slight issues with the deer as well.
Yeah, both of these deer gens were grouped around forests or woodlines, which is gonna make it a little
I
tricky.
think Meesh had the slightly worse generation though, because
Oh gosh.
they spawned towards the back where Saltman's were in front of the wood line.
Yeah, that back gen. Oh my gosh, Meesh, give up. Yep, I think she's gonna give up on it.
Yeah, so if you shoot it with a villager, it will actually change its course. You can shoot it once with a villager without killing it. If you shoot it twice with a villager, it'll die.
It's dead. Yep.
All
right, so both players 18
should have
bills.
Meesh should have the food to click up, I think.
They're both gonna have 19 bills, and then Loom's coming in. So yeah, she's probably gonna go 19 bill.
Saltmann will definitely have the food to click up, and Saltmann walling up Meesh, walling up with buildings.
Well, and Soltmann, he's got 3 more
some
vills queued up. Is he going fast castle?
Maybe. No Loom
no.
yet. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's dangerous. If you do not have Loom when a feudal age scout is at your base, you are asking for trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. And Misha's scout hasn't found his base.
Oh my god. Okay, Saltmann going FC could work, but the way that this wall is going up is a problem. Because that wall will not be up by the time feudal age scout gets to the base.
That is a big wall.
Militia coming forward. Militia. We have 2 militia.
Yeah.
Will Meesh make a third?
It worked last
It is
game. Let's see it
Celts.
again. Yep.
Huh.
And it's wide open here.
Oh, we've got a
We are
Vill.
getting Loom now. But
Misha's gonna get that Vill. No problem.
yeah, Meesh should get it. Do not let the quick walls happen.
That's a
Yep.
lot of quick walls.
It's a lot of slow walls. And there's still a massive hole in the front of Red's base. If the militia walk right through that hole in the base, Red is going to be kicking himself. But we've clicked up. The militia are going to come forward to where the scout is. That scout is also in feudal age now. It's a feudal age scout, which means it can snipe a Loom with a Vill with Loom. It can't snipe 2 Vills with Loom, but it can snipe 1.
Yeah. I mean, here comes the camel, and that's gonna win that scout fight all day long.
Right up until the militia show up.
She's not gonna get the men at arms tech, it looks like.
The militia will work.
Oh, there it is. She just clicked it. Yeah. Very good micro from Meesh.
And the scout doesn't get the bonus damage until it gets to feudal age.
Yep, exactly. So that camel scout really just needs pulled back until then.
And we're gonna struggle to get the gold to go up to castle age here. I think it was supposed to be an FC, a 23 pop FC build, but forcing the barracks instead. And oh my goodness! That wall had less than 10 HP left on it when the repairs came in.
Yeah, that was
The camel will try and snipe the scout, and Meesh will lose her scout. The men at arms will still pressure, and an archery range going up for Meesh.
So if you look back at Misha's base, look how she decided to take the deer. She gave up on the push. She wanted that food.
Need to see some farms here because we've got 400, 500 wood now. The men at arms running under the TC, not the greatest, but there's not a ton of villagers in that TC actually.
So what's interesting is Mish has an archery range. She's got 5 bills on gold. Oh, now she just queued all the archers. Never mind. Here's you.
And Meesh should know about the archery range now.
Yep, she sees that.
She doesn't
I
know
don't
about the giant hole in the front of Red's base, though.
I mean, she knows she's left one on that bottom side there, but hopefully she finds the top one. Camel doing work in Misha's base is going to get a free Vill kill.
Ooh, unfortunate. But that camel shouldn't be able to kill a Vill now.
No, they got the 1 freebie, which is now 1-to-1 eco KD for both players.
These men-at-arms move so fast.
Yeah, you gotta love the Celt
feels
men-at-arms.
like the game's sped up, but they just move that fast. And snipes an archer. So definite value there. And the spear kills the camel scout. And Meesh will now see the hole in the front of Red's base. Archer just passing. Nothing to see here. Actually, Red does see.
Neither player with fletching or padded armor.
And Meesh should lose this archer, but pretty important information to know that there's a hole there. Red needs to get that finished walling.
Yeah, Red's adding the blacksmith now, so we'll probably see fletching coming any second.
And Meesh does have 2 more archers actually coming forward, so he might lose this one, but might be able to kill Red's archer anyway. And now fletching coming in for Meesh, actually. She clicks first. 1 archer trades for 1 archer. And now there's skirms. And Red dropping a palisade because concerns about the archers coming forward. But Meesh is just going to go around and going to go find the gold.
There's that bear. That's fun.
Meesh only has 5 on berries. Red only has 3 on berries, so I'd say pretty decent Vidira. These archers do have fletching here, so the villagers need to be careful.
Yeah, I think she's gonna get a free bill here if she micros that out. I did
She's
not
gonna kill
see
the
that
archer
already.
at least.
Yeah, which is the
She's gonna
smart
kill the bear.
play.
And she's gonna take him off gold for now, until the skirmishers come out at least.
Talk about AI army from Meesh. I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's not an AI army. It's just an army that's worried about a scout.
Yeah, a little bit of
Spears-
everything.
So there's skirms now. Skirms with fletching, but no armor. You gotta be careful here, of course. That villager is actually weak. If Meesh is able to spot it,
She's going to the berries.
diving under the TC doesn't feel great here.
Oh,
Actually, we'll lose these archers here. but
Yeah, I don't
forcing
like
a lot
that.
of
I
idle
think-
time.
I think it was a little aggressive.
Actually gets a Vil snipe. Nope, a skirmisher snipe on the other side of the TC with the men at arms. And we'll see that Red is on stone. We may start looking for a tower, as Red is trying to click up, but doesn't have the gold and does not have a market at the moment.
We got a forward archer from Soltmann, scouting, seeing what's going on.
Meesh is walled, I believe. Yeah, Meesh is fully walled and getting upgrades. Red could actually click up if there was a market, but no market yet. Meesh, meanwhile, adding a stable?
Don't say that like you're so confused. I think she wants to add knights, which would be really weird against Gajara's Castle Age.
Yeah, wants to add scouts, I expect, to deal with the skirms.
Skirm. Yeah, which isn't a bad play.
We have archers up at the top, 2 skirmishers there, one of them's weak, and a villager, but the wall goes down, so the archers are just gonna run away.
Soltmann with some aggressive walling.
Yeah. Still not walled down at the bottom by the gold. And the market's up, so up to Castle Age we go. And Meesh may have to deal with Shravamsha Riders here, and she will hate that. I am certain of it.
Yeah, I would not want to be the Celts player in this position.
Actually, we see the stone mining upgrade. I guess we're gonna see a castle.
Castle, maybe some UU. I don't know. Seems kind of crazy. Yeah, Misha's done a much better job at scouting, but she's also been the aggressor, so she's had that opportunity.
Meesh is also up now and taking the Gajara player off gold, off stone, and Meesh is actually on stone, so Meesh may be looking for a castle with Woad Raiders. That would work against Shravamsha Riders and Camels, and it would work against Skirms. It would work against everything, basically, until the castle for Soltmann came up.
Yeah, that's if they get a castle.
Yeah.
Because Mish has been doing a really good job of denying that stone.
I think... Oh, actually, it's too stable, so we will see knights.
Oh my gosh, did I call knights?
Yes, you did.
From Celts? That's wild. Against Gajaras? Double wild.
Do you see
Why are you
Skirb?
making ooh-woo faces, Boozy?
You see Skirbs and you panic, no?
No?
Okay.
I see skirms and I go, yay, I can make Woad Raiders against that.
Yeah, well, we all can't be Baron.
To be fair, I just like making Woad Raiders, period.
Yeah,
So
I know,
making
they're one of
them
my
against
favorite
a unit
units.
that works is super fun.
So
Yeah, Mish is going to lose her archers down to the bottom of Soltman's base.
I don't think she was planning to upgrade them. Certainly shouldn't upgrade them at this point.
Bear's doing
Oh.
work. It may get an archer kill.
Oh, it's Travamshas. Okay. That's terrible.
That's really good news for Mish, especially if she goes knights. Wow.
Travamshas will actually die to the knights. The forward siege is questionable.
Talk about admin privileges. This is nice.
What's nice?
Mish going knights against Shervamsas are going to be really good for her.
What does that have to do with admin privilege?
Somehow she knew. It must be the admin privilege. That's all I'm counting it to.
Also, Mish going forward, monastery and forward siege workshop.
And Soltman sees the siege but ignores it.
Doesn't notice. Is focused on the villager at the front, which he's gonna kill. Might actually kill another villager here if he notices. Kill two.
That could have been terrible for Mish if he had gone over and sniped those couple of vills.
Camel's coming out now, but Mish making a monastery maybe makes a couple monks and converts them camels. Also, Mish breaking it up at the top of the Sultan's base. So
Yeah, but at the same time, the Shrivamsha riders are gonna break into space. She's not reacting to it at all.
he keeps swapping between the two palisades. And
Yeah,
Mish
there's a
running
opening
away,
now.
making monks. The Shramsha riders are going to be in.
Yeah, I do not like Shrivamsha riders.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I think
sniper farm.
Mish... Oh. The Shramsha rider doesn't even die. Okay, there it is. I think Mish might have been better off if she had just picked Dravidians or Celts for Arena
Quick walling from Mish.
and kept Britons for Runestones.
I mean, she could go pike here and really handle everything that's being thrown at her. She just has to make
That's
the
true.
switch.
Gajaras do struggle a lot against pikemen before they get their unique unit out.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, the Shravamsha riders can actually be killed by villagers. It's hilarious. But
That
it's
is quite
true.
funny. Defensive castle for Mish. I don't mind it. I think that's a decent location. Secures your gold.
I'd love to see Woad Raiders here.
Yeah, I think Woad Raiders will do great. Start trickling in some pike with it. Make the Gujara player do something other than Cav.
Yep. And the Woad Raiders can also be used as a raiding unit, especially if you get the armor upgrades on them.
Oh, yeah. So let's see if she starts queuing any of them up.
And Mish walls out the Shravamsha riders and is chasing them with a camel. The camel should be able to kill both Shravamsha riders.
Wow,
they
great
suck in
conversion.
melee. And unfortunate for Mish actually doesn't get the... Woo! Oh, gets another
Well,
conversion.
Yeah, I love it when you lock in on someone and then something else comes in and you get the sneaky quick conversion.
Loses the monk, but gets conversions there.
Well worth everything she got up at the front.
Might lose the mangonel here. Oh, that was a shot. That was
That's
a shot of our time.
Yeah, that's some skinny friendly fire if I ever saw it.
Oh, please. Skinny's friend with fire was better.
You enjoyed that more.
Actually see a monk from Soltmann now. Mish should really grab that relic that's just sitting next to her monk. It's a small thing, but it's so easy to do.
You know what I'm laughing at is Soltman's got their skirms and archer army from the beginning of the feudal age still just kind of chilling on the bottom of their base.
Wait, that's actually important. Would you like to know why?
Because then it'll help prevent kind of a castle drop on that
No,
side
no.
or something, right?
We're housed.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That military.
To be
That
fair,
mil-
Meesh is not getting housed for a long time.
150. If Meesh gets housed, that's a good sign. Also, Manganelling your own camel. 100
She's
IQ
gonna do it
move.
again. Those are free. She doesn't care. Oh, there we go. She's opened up the base, which I really like.
Ooh,
I wish she
pikeman
had
coming
that
in
stone.
and a forward barracks being dropped. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Really strong play from Meesh here. She's got a slight, well, not a slight, quite a big build deficit, though.
But if you can get pressure on the TCs with pikemen and mangonels, you can pretty quickly even out the vill count by idling farmers and so on.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's a lot of camel.
It is, but there's also a bunch of knight monks here.
Yeah,
Does have to worry about the Shravamshas sniping the mangonel. And conversions actually... Oh! Unfortunate.
That was not good. That was not good.
Pikemen queue it up. Some conversions coming in.
Yeah,
both
we
players,
needed those
actually.
conversions to be in there earlier before she lost the monks.
Yeah.
That could have been a decent fight, but just with the way those units paths just turned into a bad fight. Real quick.
And the forward villagers are actually safe for the moment, and actually the monks might convert the forward villagers, come to think of it.
That's what I would do.
But the pikemen are coming out now, and the camels do not do well against pikemen. Neither do the Shravamsha riders.
Yeah, Meesh doesn't have any infantry armor yet, though.
Getting the first infantry armor upgrade is a massive deal against pikemen, against camels, and Shravamsha riders. Meesh actually deletes the villager to avoid getting the second one converted.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
She needs to mass up the pikemen. She needs like 6 or 7. She needs to stop
Yeah.
producing them, and she needs to set the unit production place into the barracks.
Yep. This was kind of a game 1 issue we saw at the end of the game, and she's picked up on it. She's massing them now.
Once you get 6 or 7, you can hop out and kill most of this at least, if not kill all of it. Also, Meesh making a mangonel here. Redemption actually coming in, so maybe wants to convert the barracks here. Shravamsha riders are going forward now.
Woad Raiders.
I like the Woad Raiders. And the Shravamshas are going right forward, right into pikemen here. So that's a nice job by Meesh.
Yeah. Oh
those are
wow,
some
those
pikemen
Shravamshas died
conversions.
so quickly. I love those Woad Raiders. It's just how they run. So chill.
And the Woad Raiders do a lot of damage, and they don't take much damage from the cav here. So as long as Meesh doesn't lose them to conversions, the Woad Raiders will do very well here.
She's got a mango queued up, and I hope she doesn't just...
She's got she's got it already in. She needs
That's
to
what I mean. It's
clean up
Garrison.
the cav.
There's the second armor coming in for the infantry, which is gonna really help out with these fights.
Trying to kill all of the monks. Last monk goes down, and now the pikemen will clear this up. And the issue we now have as Kajaras is, what do you go against pikemen? Particularly if the mangonel takes you back off your main stone.
You have to go UU, and it's gonna be a tough battle. Do they see that second stone? They do see
Yes.
the second stone to the left of their base.
We're on the second stone.
So-
The archers and skirmishers have actually come forward.
I was just gonna say, there's that feudal army.
Shravamshas actually got into the base somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Near the top, it looks like they're trying to get in.
Yeah, they get cleaned up by Woad Raiders from the looks of it. And Meesh could now hop out with that mangonel and put some pressure on.
Yeah. Oh, we've got
Mangonel?
redemption.
Yep, to convert the barracks actually. But Meesh should be all right here.
Floating res like no other.
Ooh,
Soltmann.
and the pikemen are in. We don't have a university. Yes, we do have a university. We're building a
this
market.
is just a lack of not knowing what to do in this position.
We already have
why
a
we're-
market. We've clicked up to Imperial Age, but again,
There we go.
Imperial Age doesn't get you much. You're going full monk against pikemen, which is kind of working, but
I think you gotta go hand cannon here.
You don't get hand cannon.
You don't as Gujaris? That's
I don't
terrible.
think so. Wait, do you?
I thought you did.
They get elite skirm, but not great elite skirm, if I remember correctly. I don't remember if they get hand cannon or not.
All right, I can look that up real quick.
Actually getting the armor upgrade and has enough stone for a castle, so maybe we'll see a castle in defense.
I think we're gonna see UU.
Mode Raiders will do decently against them in low numbers, at least.
They do get hand cannon.
Okay.
I think that's your best option right now as the Gujara player, but it's gonna be, you know, well a ways from getting. You got a chemistry
Ooh.
first.
That forward castle. I don't know about that.
I like it only because he has redemption.
Ooh, true.
If I didn't have redemption, I would say that's a sketchy castle.
Shravamsha in the back of Meesh's base again. I don't know how they keep getting in. I really don't know how they keep getting in, and I don't know if Meesh will notice. Eco is pretty massive difference, so Meesh kind of not a lot to do at this point. I think, again, full Woad Raider in early Castle Age would have been a problem for Soltmann to deal with, but in Imperial Age, you get hand cannon.
Oh my
you've got
gosh.
the castle up.
Look at the number of chakrams that have been queued.
Oh my. And Elite Chakram queued up behind all of that.
Wow, we need a second castle. I mean, you've got the res, sell some wood, buy the stone, get that second castle on its way.
The Shravamsha Riders all go down instantaneously, basically.
Oh my gosh. The fact that Gujaras also get redemption. Talk about an annoying civ to be against. And Misha's been deleting the buildings at the front. We'll see if she deletes that barracks. I would let them take the barracks on that one.
How petty are we? That is the question.
Let's find out.
Nope.
Not petty. Good job, Mish.
And the elites, the skirmishers and archers finally die. They run under the TC fire.
Yeah, I just watched that.
And Mish is actually clicked up. Again,
now,
the
Chakram's on in the field. What does Mish do here? Does she have to go siege?
Yep. You have to make mangonels and pikemen. Or Mode Raider.
Yeah, you gotta go pikeman for sure. Get into Halb. That's a lot of Shravamshas. And we got 16 of them.
And there's only one barracks production at the moment.
Don't
Pikemen.
open the gate! Oh no!
Uh-oh. That
Okay.
kind of feels okay.
She split their forces. Alright, could be worse.
Could it?
Yeah, they all could be in her base right now. Oh my heavens, what am I seeing?
What is going on? Oh, we're in the other side now.
Yeah, Misha on the back foot here.
Does have some mangonels, which will help against the. But then there's the redemption ones, though.
Yeah, I know, that's the part that sucks. I think we need to see a few more barracks dropped by Mish. She's got enough wood that she could start doing that.
Yeah. Or even another castle. That would help as well.
Yeah. One stone off, so any second. I'm surprised we haven't seen Trebs. Oh, here they come. Here comes a Treb from the Gujara player. It's gonna start knocking on that door. Look at the eco KD this game. Not great for Mish.
Look at his bill high. 122.
Oh my goodness. The chakrams do so much damage.
Yeah, it's that pass-through damage that really just stacks up, especially when you got a bunch of them.
And that feels like it's probably GG at this point. There's so many weak Woad Raiders here. You need the mangonels to flatten the chakrams.
Well, I have 6, so we'll see what happens.
I want her to
think I
get
know what
Onager.
happens.
If she gets Onager, I think she could do it. But without Onager, I don't see that's gonna happen.
I don't think she can. You want to know why?
It's too expensive.
Not enough res. Yeah.
No, the elite Shravamsha rider.
They're gonna make that rough.
Most
aren't
Woad
they?
Raiders are too weak to actually defend against the Shravamsha riders at the moment. Also, the Trebs are now out, and there's 3 of them. That castle's gonna go down so quick.
Yep.
And then there's gonna be no more Woad Raider production.
This is the same matchup as Eagle-Eyed Dan
And the castle.
and Tim.
What did I just say?
Yeah, this was bad.
And, let's see how the walling goes. Let's see how the quick walls go.
I mean, it's just not gonna matter. There's 3 Trebs.
The quick walls are going down. Quick walls are going down, and the quick walls are down.
He could just run in at this point.
Yeah, just send the Shravamshas straight into the base. Just send all the Shravamshas. Only
To
3
be
on
fair,
gold, that's a problem.
If I'm Soltmann, I'm thinking she's hiding like 1,000 Hal back. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Also, the lack of final armor upgrade on the infantry is kind of important. With something as low damage as the
Chakram thrower.
Chakram thrower, you need as much armor as you can get.
Yeah, Misha's getting her vills almost back up to Soltmann's levels. It's just the military numbers. She just needs
Here
to
they
get
go.
those.
She's Onager.
Here.
She's Onager.
Oh my gosh.
Here they The
Hey!
Shravamsha riders are running away. Why are the
That
Shravamsha
is
riders running away?
crazy. It's unfortunate that they killed everything before she killed the Trebs, but they're gone now.
Halberdiers coming in now, and
Finally.
Misha's actually expanded her eco on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, she could still do this because Soltmann is playing so passive, right? If he had been playing full pedal to the metal, me should be dead by now. There's just no
He
way.
also does have a castle. Maybe make some trebs. Yep, we're gonna see some trebs here.
Misha's found the gold to the bottom, to the top. She's got her resources coming in now. He's allowed her to reboom, in my opinion, where she
Also-
should not have been able to.
When was Meesh doing the best in this game?
I would probably say early Castle Age.
Oh, not feudal age?
Feudal.
When she had men at arms out?
I mean, it didn't amount to a lot of KDs at all.
I think the issue for her in feudal age was she got damaged with the men at arms. She just didn't actually capitalize on it because of PC idle time. But I was gonna make a joke about she's got men at arms out now, so obviously she's gonna do well again.
There is one. Where is he? There he is.
She is adding more barracks as well.
Yeah, don't throw your units under the castles.
I mean, killing the monk is good.
Especially since it has redemption, right?
Yep. The redemption monk's kind of the
Oh,
best
nice.
option.
I like this.
against-
She's got the Trebs coming out.
She's got the halb. She's got the SO. She needs more halb. She needs all the halb. But keeping on sniping the monks with the Woad Raiders, that's valuable.
Let's see what range these. So the shotgun throwers have a 6 range, but the onagers have a 7. So she doesn't have siege engineers yet.
Oh boy. The Woad Raiders all go down here.
Yep.
They died valiantly.
The Chakrams.
So Soltmann is he's starting to raid on the sides now with Hussar.
And going up the middle as well. Again, Meesh needs the armor. She's getting blast furnace now. She needs the onager forward. But
Oh
that-
no, it missed everything.
Oh boy. Oh. And that's
Unfortunately,
game.
looking like GG
Yeah.
now. Yeah. I think if she had gotten some good onager hits, had them at the front, really defended them with the halbs, we may have
The
seen something different there.
tried to fight the chakram throwers, and the Shavam onager tried to fight the
It just got
Shravamsha
flip flop.
Yeah, you
right?
needed it the other way around. And honestly, part of that
140
was just
mil.
pathing. Maybe the onagers should have been a little closer to the halb.
Yeah, one thing I like to do with my onagers is I like to put them on a couple of hotkeys, so that way I can try and do attack grounds in a couple locations.
GG. Nice
GG, well
casting,
played.
guys. It was fun.
Well played, Meesh.
All right. What are
I
the
mean, Meesh,
statistics?
how do you feel you did? What
Uh,
you seem to be sighing.
I could have played that better, but I don't know.
I think giving him Gajaras was a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was wild.
that was silly. Picking a camel sip and then going knights. Like, I just thought, I don't know, he wouldn't expect it. That's why I did that.
I don't think anyone expected it.
Yeah. So, it was like a game, I don't know, of
It was
chess.
definitely a fun game to watch, though.
I think giving him Turks would have been a better idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Until the
I
Janissaries come out.
struggle with Gajara's start, but maybe that's just me. He
Yeah,
handled
that is
it.
you. It's a lot easier than Chinese.
Yeah, I don't mind Gujara.
I don't like Gajara's start.
You just need to remember to go onto wood after you have 6 villagers on berries, and you need to push your deer.
You guys were awesome at
So-
casting, though.
Oh no! Thank you, Mish. You're very kind.
I
That
don't
was a
know. I
fun game
stand
to
by
watch.
my introduction for game 2. I think that was the best part of this entire stream.
That was the best part.
Yep, my introduction for game 2.
That was a nice one, right?
No, that was
No,
the
that was
the
game
mean
3?
one. That was no, we don't like that.
That was
one.
the really mean one.
Yeah, no, I honestly think Mish and Soltmann were very evenly matched, and then that last game, it was showing they were evenly matched until somewhere she got raided and lost like what 20 vills,
Yeah, the Shram
and I didn't
Shirayas
even
kept getting
see
in,
it.
and
I
don't know
completely
how.
missed it.
The Shram Shirayas just kept getting in, but I don't know where they got in.
And that's why that unit's so annoying because you can just kind of click back in there, and he can kind of ignore castle fire, and yeah.
It was
Alright.
hard games. At least I got one win though. That was nice.
Yeah, you did
GG.
better than Baron and I, so just remember that.
Thanks for calling me out, cheese man.
Wow.
You're welcome.
I still blame you.
Thanks, guys.
That's fine. I mean, to be fair, I did ask you.